Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It is Nintendo Direct time, more specifically a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. So yeah, we are expecting half an hour worth of Partner Showcase stuff. So very intrigued to see what we're going to have in here. A lot of speculation, a lot of potential guesses of what could be there. A lot of speculation. Capcom could show up. Obviously, Resident Evil's out in a month, and then we also have, well, the end of the month, Resident Evil's out. We also have Pragmata that they've announced and been shown off in previews to press. Square Enix, I think, should or could have a showing. Can't remember that name of the game. There's the Adventures of Elliot, I think. Just see that. Yeah, so that could be here. Yeah, Final Fantasy Rebirth, 7 Rebirth, I think, potentially. Obviously, the remake has just come out, and they have been talking to press, saying that the development's going well on Rebirth on Switch 2, and the whole trilogy is coming to the Switch, or Switch 2, so yeah, be interesting to see if they build off the momentum of Final Fantasy 7 remake and show off Rebirth for the Switch 2. Elden Ring potentially. Obviously, it was supposed to come out at the end of last year, and obviously got delayed because they're working on improving it. So, could potentially get an update on Elden Rings, release date on that potentially. A lot of people are thinking Dusk Bloods could be here. Could potentially be here, but I kind of think because it's a big deal and it's Nintendo exclusive, it might potentially be saved for a proper general direct rather than just a partner showcase. Yeah, but that is another one that could potentially be showing up. Go back to Capcom. Monster Hunter Wilds has been heavily speculated as well because I think there was some data mine that said about a Switch 2 port or Switch 2 version. So yeah, it could potentially be here. Yeah, I think the difficult thing part of the showcase, you never know exactly what you're going to get. Was a game that was announced at the Game Awards, which I think they've let slip would be in a direct. So I didn't watch many of the Game Award trailers, so I'm not sure what that one is. Yeah, very excited to see what third parties have. Call of Duty has been said that it's pretty much ready to go for Nintendo Switch 2. So whether that's Warzone or a port of a recent recent Call of Duty game, that remains to be seen. But obviously, the Microsoft have got that deal in place with the Activision buyout to bring it to Nintendo platforms, so potential for that. Yeah, very excited to see what they have here, what they do show off. And yeah, we are literally just 10 seconds away. I'm watching the UK version, so hopefully there's not going to be too many subtitles. I know in General Jerks, they do tend to have the Japanese original voice and subtitles for it.
Peggy 18.
Okay, so we've got 18, so we've got some adult stuff come in. Yeah, the new animation. Okay, so let's see what we have. I think it's a pretty cool intro. Music kind of gets stuck in my head a bit. Okay, so what are we opening with? I think this is the Game Award
Deep
one.
in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm.
Nice.
15 years
Orbitals, I
later,
think,
its
something like that.
survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast.
Okay. The Orbitals, okay, yeah. Like I say, it's like a
Maki
3D anime
and
game.
Omura Two young explorers must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure.
Okay, so it's a bit of fiction style game.
You'll need a few tools to survive. The scraphook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward.
Nice.
The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more.
Nice.
Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break.
Okay.
GameShare is supported, so two players can adventure together locally
Nice.
or online with one copy of the game. Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Okay, so summer.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Yes, that's what you
In
get.
this
We got.
presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Okay, yeah. So Switch 1 stuff to start. Okay. Okay.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranorma Site mystery adventure is coming to Nintendo Switch. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver.
Okay.
One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine,
Okay.
the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranorma Site, The Mermaid's Curse.
Okay, so that's
launches
nice
on
and soon.
Nintendo
Square
Switch,
Enix.
February 19th.
Square Enix is first.
Pre-orders
appearance.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory.
Okay.
A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory.
Okay, so
Gear
start
up
cashing
for
on the World Cup.
sensational football action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2,
Oh, wow.
including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins.
Okay.
It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
Okay.
If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over. Fighting
Okay.
is not an option, so quick thinking and decision making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating
feels a
with
bit
your
weird.
friends is key to making it out alive.
Not sure I get or
Survive
like how
the
that game share
subterranean
information
depths
works.
in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February
Okay.
11th. Pre-orders begin later
Essentially
today on Nintendo
A
eShop.
week away.
Awaken your Viking spirit.
Okay.
Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game.
Okay.
How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now,
Yeah, this
you're
game's not
safe,
for me. It's not the kind of
even
thing
from
I
the
enjoy,
cold.
so
Wait, is this ventilated? Don't
Not
forget
super
the chimney
excited.
too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
okay.
Find your way forward in these games. Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge,
Switch 2
dash,
edition of
and
Hollow Knight.
slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 edition
Okay, should I drop?
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for free with the upgrade pack.
That's not bad. Free update. Or free upgrade.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
Konami's
2.
in.
Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game.
Yeah.
Experience the excitement of football and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Yeah, it's against time World Cup.
Travel through 4 ages in a brand new
went
HD
to Ready at the
2D
Millennium
action
Towers, that's the one.
RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's
Are we
own
getting
time.
an updated demo,
The
or are we
age
going to
of
get release
Reconstruction,
date?
when
This is gonna be
humans
to the
nearly
2026.
went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A
Okay.
story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales,
Okay, so
launches on Nintendo Switch
release
2,
date?
June 18th. Have a
Bomberman.
blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through
That's
to
cool.
the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide.
Nice.
The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support.
Nice.
Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
that's a
later
digital
today.
shadow drop. August is a long
The
way.
unknown journey
Oh, Rebirth.
continues. The
Nice.
second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
He's alive.
I'm literally
In
playing through
pursuit
this
of
at
his
the moment on
arch-nemesis
PS5.
Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy,
Yep.
or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier.
Oh, nice.
You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action. And as you interact
Blood
with your
Frost.
allies, their
Queen's Blood
affinity toward you will
frustrates
grow
me.
and impact how the story unfolds.
Yeah.
What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth
Oh, wow.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
I didn't
June
realise
3rd.
that was going to be that soon.
Pre-orders begin later
Literally
today
June 3rd.
on Nintendo eShop.
That is soon. Literally 5 months after remake.
Vitals stable. Awakening subject.
Okay.
Hugh Williams.
While
Pragma,
investigating
sir.
a lunar research station,
This was
an
rumoured, it has
injury
been shown off
befalls
for some
spacefarer
previews by
Hugh
Capcom
Williams.
recently.
With him is Diana, an android
I
called
do know nothing about
a
this game,
Pragmata.
so...
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels towards the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack.
Nice.
Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Yeah, baby. We did it. This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata
Using on
launches
set.
on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, April 24th. I
24th.
don't know what's coming out on the other
A demo will
consoles.
be available later
Okay.
today on Nintendo eShop.
That's good. We've got a demo for Pragmata.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with the unique combination of hacking and shooting.
Yeah.
Let's continue with more headlines.
Okay, yeah.
Journey to the Lost Lands.
Okay.
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter.
Okay, it's Turok
To
Origins.
stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn.
Okay,
Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
Xanadu.
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the
Was it
range
going
of
to
your
be 2D?
exploration.
Weirdly, I thought it was going to be like
Then
3D.
take on dangerous
adventure
enemies
game.
in 3D action RPG combat. Use
Okay,
your
it's Vision
powers
2D and
to
3D
overcome
battles.
foes. Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu.
Okay, it's a
The
Persona.
battle between man and
It's
monster
got social
begins.
elements.
Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and
Nice.
Nintendo Switch this summer. Check out these anime-style games. It's time to
Okay.
evolve in the latest Digimon story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital
Okay.
world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger
Okay.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
And I know I'm going to have a few games so
An
far.
adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party
Okay.
from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
Nice.
Grand
Switch is
Blue
very much
Fantasy
an RPG
Relink
machine.
Endless
That's why I'm
Ragnarok
going for Switch
launches
2.
on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th.
Monster
The
Hunter
latest
Stories.
Monster Hunter Stories game
Is out
is
in March,
flying in.
I believe, March or April.
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars
just
onto
over a month
Nintendo
away.
Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available
Okay.
later today
A demo
on
for that.
Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game.
Nice.
New titles are joining the
Okay,
archives.
Arcade. This is Namco.
Wave Racer, published by Namco in 1995,
Okay.
speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way.
Okay.
Doraemon. Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders
Nice.
and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Oh, nice. Cool borders. There's a montage. Okay, Scott Pilgrim. Very much. No, read them again. It's okay. Yeah, it's announced in the Switch 2 Direct last March. In a montage again, interesting. Yes, day and date, I believe. Okay, yeah. Well, Matt's been playing something to do with this. Okay, Switch 2 version of Dreamlight Valley. Okay, PJ Tour. Go Simulator 3. They certainly do have quite a few things coming.
We found another body. I need your eyes.
Okay,
his
to
eyes.
Requiem.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case. In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal.
Okay.
Will she confront the threats head-on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile,
Liam's
another
a bit more balls
agent
to the wall
working for an
action.
anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them.
Nice.
Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem
Yeah,
launches
it's around
on
the month.
Nintendo Switch 2, February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
2 weeks
eShop.
away.
Resident Evil 7
Yeah.
Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits whether you play these games or Resident
Are they going
Evil
to do
Requiem
2, 3, and
first.
4?
Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller
Oh, nice.
featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident
Nice.
Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can
Well,
also
creator's
look
voice,
forward to
nice.
a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future.
Cool.
Next is our last announcement.
Okay, there's an announcement.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant
Nice.
so much to you from your early days of
it gonna be
gaming
Fallout
to now. It was
4?
incredible
I believe
for
that
us
was
to
rumored.
partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the
A number of
first
the
time
franchises.
to Nintendo.
Okay.
We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization.
Indiana Jones,
Every
sexy
choice
under
matters.
Bethesda.
Fancy yourself
that's
a
been
smooth
announced.
talker or pining to pump up your power armor. Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new, from the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition.
Oh, wow.
Launching on
That's
Nintendo
the end of the month.
Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937.
Yeah, Indiana
Sinister
Jones.
forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle
Okay, so May
launches on
12th, we've got a
Nintendo
date for
Switch
that.
2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on
Nice.
Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.
Okay, so
Experience this renowned
Oblivion
open-world
Remastered.
RPG, now on a Nintendo console for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons, wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main
Nice.
story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The
Should I
Elder
drop?
Scrolls
Oh, just
4
this year.
Oblivion Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
no date is this year.
We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I know Monster Hunter Wilds, which I think a lot of people were thinking about. Well, I said Rebirth come out in June, shocked me. I thought maybe September, October time. Yeah, that's come out quick. The Bomberman collection looks awesome. The Masters seems pretty cool. Well, we got 3 Bethesda games, which is technically Microsoft showing up, so it's pretty cool. Nice. So that was the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. So, yeah, some interesting stuff, some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, very much a interesting presentation. Yeah. So let me know any thoughts below, guys. What did you like? Anything excite you on there? I'm not sure how to stay in date with other consoles. I'm not sure when Pokemon is coming out on like PS5 and Xbox, but the fact it's coming out soon on Switch too. I believe it is day and date, which is pretty awesome. I'm assuming the Xbox version of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is also being in June. Yeah, very interesting stuff. I do think there may be another Direct coming soon. There were some big things there, but I think that's just to keep the interest there. Obviously, you got the Pokemon Direct, or Pokemon Day Direct at the end of the month, so that'll be interesting to see what it's got next. I'll be able to see potentially be the Gen 10 reveal, which is interesting. It'll be interesting to see how many of the leaks come true, whether it is the Wind and Waves that people are speculating. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Please do like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you liked, anything exciting to play from this stuff that's announced. Until next time, speak to you soon. Bye.